Happy Wednesday, everyone! Stella Chung here with your daily fix of gaming news, straight from my home. The internet is going wild over a Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf theory. High-quality scans of the original Pokémon have been found, US sales data for March have been released, and a surprising little piece of hardware has been selling very well. And the Nintendo Switch Online service is getting a few classic Sega Genesis games. Let's get into it. The final trailer for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom dropped earlier this week, and naturally, fans have been poring over every frame. The biggest reveal from that new trailer wasn't a new ability for Link or a new location, but it was the returning villain, Ganondorf himself. This new Zelda game will feature a new hotter Ganondorf, or should I say Ganondaddy. Official Ganondorf art from Nintendo also is making gamers swoon over who TikTok is calling Daddy Ganon. But the new artwork also unearthed an old fan theory that originated from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Ganondorf may actually be a hero this whole time. In Breath of the Wild, the Kakariko village elder Impa shared with Link the legend of the Great Calamity that befell Hyrule thousands of years ago. During the cinematic, there's an illustration of a large dragon-like beast doing battle with one of the reincarnations of Princess Zelda, and what we all assume to be a reincarnation of Link. But what if that's not Link? The illustration of the hero is wearing green just like Link usually wears in most Zelda games, but check the hair. Flowing red locks. And look at the new artwork of Ganon. Red hair? Check. And what's this? Green tinted skin. You know what? Maybe the internet is onto something. In the lore of the Zelda franchise, Princess Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf, sometimes known as Ganon, are all reincarnated every few generations, with Zelda and Link teaming up to do battle with Ganondorf for the fate of Hyrule. But seeing as how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom likely take place furthest along in the Zelda timeline, what if this reincarnation of Ganon is trying to break the cycle? Pull in Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2 trick and be a good guy. What do you think? Give us your best, most thought-out Zelda theories in the comments. In related Nintendo news, Pokémon archivists have unearthed original scans of the Kanto and Johto Pokémon, and they looked a little different from how we know them today. Via Twitter, Pokémon archivist Lu2 was sent, quote, accurate scans of the original 251 Ken Sugimori Pokémon artwork to archive in high quality. Sugimori is the primary creature designer for the Pokémon series and the man behind the original monster rosters for the Game Boy games. The artwork doesn't reveal any radical design changes, but smaller, more subtle details like colors and misshapen features were present in the older, low-quality art. Lu2 explained that artwork that made its way to the internet from the Game Boy days were low-quality scans from Nintendo Power's Pokémon Red and Blue Player's Guide way back in 1998. Eventually, the washed-out look with inaccurate colors became the default for the original designs. But thanks to archivists like Lu2 and Twitter user at Excalibur0_Z, who sent over the scans, we were able to see what these pocket monsters were supposed to look like. Switching gears, we have the latest sales data for March 2023 from Circana, formerly known as NPD. What are you buying? Not surprisingly, Resident Evil 4 Remake, which topped sales charts. The game outperformed other new releases including MLB The Show 23 and WWE 2K23. Coming in second was February's best-selling game, Hogwarts Legacy. MLB The Show 23 came in third, and rounding out the top 10 are Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, The Last of Us Part 1, FIFA 23, WWE 2K23, Elden Ring, still going strong a year later, Madden NFL 23, and Mario Kart 8, which is a 6-year-old game. In video game hardware, the PlayStation 5 took the top spot for March, no doubt helped by an increased availability of the system itself. Video game hardware spending increased 10% year over year, with the Xbox Series family of consoles coming in second behind the PS5 in terms of dollars made. But the Nintendo Switch actually sold more units than Xbox, so they come in second by that metric. And speaking of video game hardware sales, the quirky little black and white handheld with the crank known as the Playdate has sold 53,000 units, which is twice what the original sales target was. Via a statement to Eurogamer, Playdate developer Panic said, quote, to have now sold more than 53,000 and counting is heartening. And this at a time when parts shortages forced out delivery lead times out as much as a year. As those lead times shorten and Playdate delivery becomes more immediate, we're looking forward to an even better year too. According to Panic, 20,000 units were sold in the first 20 minutes of pre-orders going live. We reviewed the handheld back in April last year, giving it an 8 and calling it a charming little handheld with a very specific audience. We're swinging back to Nintendo for our final story. 4 more Sega Genesis games have been added to the Nintendo Switch Online service, specifically for those who have the expansion pack add-on. Subscribers are getting Pulseman, Kid Chameleon, Flicky, and, according to my producer, probably the worst edition of Street Fighter II, the Special Champion Edition. He said, and these are his words, not mine, "Don't come for me, you all know it's true. Street Fighter II on Genesis sucks. If you want a better version of Hyper Fighting Mode, go play Street Fighter II Turbo, which is available in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection." Again, his words, not mine. So go fight it out in the comments. Or the streets. Whatever. And those are your stories for Wednesday, April 19th. Did you get your Zelda Tears of the Kingdom pre-orders in? And are you picking up the new Zelda-themed Pro Controller? Let us know. Also, if you're looking for something else to watch, check out our latest video on how AI is changing tech, part of our special series this week on artificial intelligence. And you know what? While you're at it, check in with Akeem over on our sister show, The Entertainment Fix. I'm Stella, keep on gaming, and I'll see you next time.